Welcome everyone! This week's episode is about game I played in July 2024 and finished in roughly 3 to 4 hours. Exo One. It's a casual indie adventure game with these 28 achievements. There isn't really much to say about it, the game is very simple, but it clearly feels like a passion project with a lot of heart behind it. I'll briefly summarize the story next, so be aware that spoilers follow. The story revolves around a group of humans traveling to explore Jupiter. One crew member remains in orbit while the rest descend in a small craft into the planet's atmosphere. That mission fails catastrophically, killing the entire crew. The sole survivor returns to Earth, where humanity receives an alien signal containing instructions on how to build an extraterrestrial spacecraft. The survivor, now the main protagonist, steals the alien craft and begins traveling from planet to planet, eventually reaching Koalas. It's implied that the alien race creates a singularity that somehow allows the protagonist to save his crew. However, piloting the alien craft requires transferring his consciousness or subconsciousness into the vehicle itself. In doing so, he sacrifices his human existence. The protagonist essentially is the spacecraft, and the final scene suggests he shuts himself down, symbolizing the end of both his journey and his remaining existence. Let's jump straight onto the ratings. As always, and today especially, keep in mind that these ratings are highly personal and may differ from your own experience. Story 3 out of 10. Personally, I'm not a fan of this type of storytelling. The narrative is extremely vague and fragmented, to the point where I didn't understand what was happening at all. While the ambiguity is clearly intentional, I don't think it works very well here. Because I barely understood the story while playing, I never really connected with it or cared about the characters. After watching a full story explanation later, I still didn't find it particularly interesting, aside from few ideas like the alien race appearing as floating spheres traveling through space, which I thought was a fascinating concept. Gameplay experience 3 out of 10. From a technical standpoint, the physics and controls are clearly well made. That said, the actual gameplay, while designed to be relaxing and atmospheric, felt boring to me. I thought I might enjoy a slow scenic experience like this, but it turns out this style of game just isn't for me. I do want to mention one standout moment: flying through Koalas' pink stormy cloud layers. I think I've come to understand what other people enjoy about this type of game there. Achievements 9 out of 10. These achievements hit almost everything I like at this stage of my achievement journey. They guide you through the entire game, with a good mix of easier and harder ones. There's an achievement for completing the game and even 2 for speedrunning, which I especially find fun in short games like this. My only real complaint is that all 28 achievements are marked as secret, which would only make sense to me if they contain spoilers. Difficulty easy. Some players might struggle with a few achievements, but the game can be fully completed in under 5 hours, and there's nothing particularly challenging about it. Overall, Exo One is a very simple game. For me, it was boring, but I don't blame the game for that. I can easily see why many people enjoy it. It's just clearly not my cup of tea, and that's completely fine. And as always, if you have any questions or just want to share your thoughts, feel free to stop by my stream or leave a comment below. See ya!